Live stream activated. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our rapid fire quantum psychic readings, clearings, and healings with myself, John Binney, and Viviane Heller. Welcome, Viviane.
Hi, everyone. Lovely to be here.
And we're excited for our first 1 hour live stream, because usually we're 2 hours or thereabouts, where we'll be trying to get through as many of your requests as possible in a helpful manner. So rather than just giving a few seconds each, I don't know, it'll probably be like a minute or two that we get to do each, and we'll do one. I'll be choosing while you're reading and vice versa.
Okay.
And one thing I didn't mention, Viviane, is I'm going on a road trip. Woohoo!
Nice.
At the end of the month, I'm driving down to, I'm going to meet up with Chloe in Oxford, which would be amazing to meet her in person.
Cool.
And then after that, heading down towards North Devon, we'll be meeting MJ, Adult to Love, and some others.
Oh,
And,
MJ is lovely.
And then there's a few other people in the nearby area that it's just been years. I've known MJ for years and never met her. So yeah, so excited. I'm taking Patch, so that'll be, it's like a
cool.
9-hour drive.
Wow.
Each way.
I'm not sure if I know Angie, but I know MJ. If I follow her, I love her readings. Her intuitive readings are wonderful, and of course, Chloe. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. So you say it's the end of you said the end of the month.
That's right. Yeah, on the 28th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And how long are you gonna be in the?
It'll be 3 or 4 days trip total. Really depends on my. I don't know. On the first day, I think I'm doing like 6 or 7 hours driving, and I think like my capacity is probably about 3 or 4. So it'll be a lot of like mental preparation and some healthy energy drinks and regular breaks. But there's no pressure. If like I'm not there on time, I just like stop the camper van, sleep for a while.
Yeah.
Go for a walk with Patch or something, and then get up and drive again.
Oh, so much fun! So not only they get to meet you, they get to meet Patch too. That's great.
Right, yeah, famous Patch. That's right. I'm sure that'll be the first reactions. We're like, Patch.
Yeah, so nice.
Excellent. And yeah, if you live in England and you're watching this, just let me know in the comments, and it's cool to meet up with people on the way down, say hello, and back. Okay, well, we'll get started. Hello to everyone that's joined us. 22 in the chat. It's a magical number for me. Always a number of change. And yeah, please do put your requests in capitals, and please say, we'll have to do this quite quickly, right? So when we get to it, once I've set up the safe space, please do say hello quickly. Otherwise, we'll just have to move on to the next person. Is that what we did last time? Did we ask people to say hello, or did we just do it? I can't remember.
I think we went through it and we're reading them quickly. Unless we had a question, and then we
So we
needed
didn't
to
ask if they're in the chat.
clarify.
Yeah. I think that makes sense for a shorter live stream as well. There's a
Yeah.
higher chance they're going to be here.
And if there's something that we needed to clarify as a permission or something like that, and if they didn't respond, then we moved on.
Yeah, that makes sense. Great. Okay. Well, I'll set up a safe space and we can get going.
Okay.
So please join me as we take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy that no longer serves your highest good. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly. Now focus your attention on the center of your heart. And from there, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head, into the sky, into the stars, all the way up to the highest dimension of Source. And there, connect in your light cord into the highest dimension of Source. Remain connected and extend your light cord down to the stars, into the sky, back down to the top of your head, and into your heart once more. And as you allow your heart to gently open within this safe space you create, extend your cord of light now from the center of your heart down through the root of your spine and go deep into the ground, all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connect in your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send so much love to Mother Gaia and allow her to send her love back. Remain connected to Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. Together with the light of Source above and Mother Gaia below, expand out your golden bubble of protective lights about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind, and set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good, love, and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into this safe space, invite in your guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. And now, through space and time, for all those in the live stream and the replay, we create a golden bubble of protective light around all of us with the intention that only energies and entities, with my permission, my highest good, love, and compassion, can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into this safe space, for Viviane and I invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. And at this time, we are here to serve others and their requests. Please put them in capitals, and we will randomly pick between each of us as we rapid fire between each of the requests. Feel free to say hello in the chat as we're giving you a reading or healing, but know that we will start without you. So if you're listening now and you don't listen to the entire video and didn't hear your reading, please do come back and watch it again. And with that, we can get started.
Mm-hmm. Just selecting a couple more requests that came through.
Fantastic. There was a song that seemed to have exactly the right tempo. Just a bit loud. There we go. I love how it's so difficult to control the volume on that. Shall I go first?
Sure.
And then you'll be picking as I'm selecting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on the time. Lotus Bloom, feel free to say hello as I get started. You're asking for an angel message and an oral cleaning. Lovely song, but I can't do it at the same time. Lotus Bloom. The message for your Lotus Bloom is in order to find your next step on your path, you must first choose the destination of your path. choosing what fills your heart with the most joy. And then for your aura cleaning, just going to bring down some source light and just work through your aura now. Clearing out any energy that no longer serves your highest good to return to source or never return here again. As I cleared your aura, Lotus Bloom, it felt a bit like there was nuts and bolts and stuff in there. So they seem to be like the start of ideas and projects, but you weren't really sure if you'd carry them forwards. That's what was kind of cluttered in the energy of your aura. Okay, you're next, Viviane. And you're also muted. You're muted, Viviane.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. I was typing. So, Donna Marie, you're asking for healing. You have pain in lower back. Have gone through 2 weeks. Okay, I'll check your lower back. I see the lower back area flashing in red as is to show the pain and inflammation, and it like there's a lot of pressure from towards it. And I'm working with Archangel Raphael to send healing from to that area. And he's touching her hands, her back like this. Her back. I didn't see anything in particular there, but I heard that this is helping to release all the tension, everything that is contracted, and all the tension in her lower back. And Archangel Michael cleared the stagnant energy, and I'm sending healing light through her body to ground the energy. Okay, I hope that helps, Donna Marie.
Fabulous. Thank you. So I did Emily. I actually did two. I did Emily, and I cleared out your energy, Emily. And sorry, I'm not looking at the live chat. I haven't seen if you're saying anything, but what I saw is first of all, like a need for improving the connection between your heart and your mind, and this fear that you have. So I saw there's lots of these kind of like sticky things in your aura, and it felt like they almost felt like toffee or fudge, which I both love, like stuck in your aura. And it's like, what does that mean? It's like they're like sticky, persisting thoughts that are like stuck there. And there was one in particular, and it was sat just out in front of your heart by about I don't know, what is that, like maybe 12 inches or something. And that stickiness was actually a key, and it was a key that you hold to be able to open your own heart. And so first of all, what I did is I took the key, put it into your heart, helped you unlock it, and then gave you the key. It says in your left hand. And so you can lock and unlock your heart whenever you wish. And to help you with your burnout and depression is to start listening to your heart more. And both my ears are just ringing really loud now. And like start developing that practice, because your fear is that if you truly open your heart and you really listen to it, you're worried about like completely destroying everything in your life. Like your heart would just say, get rid of it all, let go, let's go and live in a tree. Like that sort of disruptive feeling. But your heart still wants a voice, still wants to be heard. And so a practice of placing your hand on your heart at least each day and saying, Emily, my heart, how do you feel today? And then listening with your left hand for the answer. And then also, Emily, my heart, what can I do to best help you feel better today? And you can like change these words, the questions you have for your heart. So that would really help you. I heard a lot about just you're talking about glue in your brain, that feeling. A lot of it's because a lot of what you're asking your brain to do is process emotions and feelings, and it's just not designed for that, right? Your heart is, and your brain's trying its best. But logically, emotions, you could think them through for eternity and they never make any sense. But your heart just knows and just feels it intuitively. So yeah, hoping you're able to just start that journey, and even just knowing you need to improve on that is a great opportunity. And you have a beautiful heart, Emily. Keep going. And for Jacqueline, who came up next, yours was, and it's great to hear you're doing better with your grief. You're asking about like vivid dreams and you want to be able to rest at night. Try my dream time protection meditation, because what I saw was that dream time, you're struggling with boundaries. Like there's a lot of activity going on. You seem to be, sometimes you're being like attacked or you're kind of in battle with others. And other times it's more, you're giving and helping others in dream time. You're working on missions. And it seemed there's a lot of like, especially cognitive load on um, your mind, because you're having to think and do a lot constantly around protecting yourself against other entities. So what this would do is allow you to create a boundary and let the boundary like work for you. Let the boundary itself energetically do your hard work. So I hope that helps you.
Okay, I have the next one. I have a message for Davona. You asked for a message from your guides. I got self-sabotage is holding you back, and you need to please stop with any negative self-talk and judgment of self and others. And the exercise of placing your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your solar plexus area and saying positive affirmations will be very helpful to you, and grounding your energy too. So I hope that helps you. And I was also helping I Am Lulu. I Am Lulu asked for healing for her back, and I'm sending. I was in the middle of sending healing energy. I'll continue to do that for a second and then ground the energy. I'm really. Hope that helps. And Lulu, please drink lots of water and rest.
Fantastic. Sweet Farish, I was just working on yours. So your question is, do I have a connection? Yes, it's like a dotted line connection is what I saw. And the way I describe that is this past connection. So going back 3 years ago when you worked with this man, that the dotted to make, if you do want to connect with him again, it quite naturally happens if you raise your vibration up to meet his. And that was one of the things that both like sticks with you was his vibration then, but also where his vibration is now. And you know, when we meet our perfect match in any moment, they're often in a similar frequency to us. Like, you know, it just feels right. Their energy just feels right. It feels quite similar to yours or like yours, but maybe a bit higher. And so working on your shadow work, facing your fears, consciously, you know, thinking about everything you consume, all these things will really help you. So yeah, it, like you said, it wasn't really the right time, but there could be the right time if you get to the right vibe, to the right frequency. So I hope that helps you. And for Harsha, thank you. You were saying that we made some progress since we last helped you. There was like, as I did a clearing on you, there were like some of the early signs um, of like an entity attacking you and trying to like establish itself. Almost like it was kind of crumpled up in you, and it was like, so it wasn't, feels like you have been doing work and it hasn't been successful. So it was almost like a, you know, like when spiders shed their skin, it felt like kind of like that, like I was getting rid of something that was already quite quite dead. And your guide was saying, please protect your crown chakra in particular. So pay attention to that, and it includes your guide described it as like polluted thoughts. So these are, you know, if you can work through and face any negative self-talk, and also anything you're consuming, to be conscious about it, that will really help you discern whether you should be, you know, continuing with that practice or not. So I hope they help you.
Okay, wonderful. I have a message for Yanni from her the guides, and the message for you is focus on self-love and self-worth. Nurture yourself without feeling guilty or selfish. There's self-care and self-love is not a selfish thing, and for you to believe in yourself. That's the message I got for you, Yanni, and I hope it helps.
I'm just catching up with some requests to start. Plenty of requests. Okay, I think that's them all. Okay, and I'm next. And have you finished with Yanni?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I'll just do this one live. Okay, so it's helping Katie. Yeah, I see exactly what this is. It's a. Did you use this word? It's a smothering energy, Katie. There's this. I see this like it's like a dark cloud, and it's an entity, but it's enshrouded your auric field. So it's almost like it reminds me of when you put a sheet like over a parrot's cage to stop it like freaking out if you're like moving it around, or maybe do something similar with a cat. Um, but this is like not to help you. It's definitely to like pull you into like into a darker, lower vibration state. So I'm just going to pull this entity away from you. Return to source, or never return here again. Yeah, and please do practice regular boundary protection, Katie, like the meditations I've just posted. Hope that helps. Over to you, Viviane.
Yes, I'm with Amber Glows Bright right now, and she's asking how to help. How can she help the relationship with her mother? I first saw an image of you two facing each other and holding hands, taking deep breaths, and I'm about to get a little more. I just heard write each other a letter, because communication can be so. You try to communicate and it can be a very hectic sometimes, and you just maybe write each other a letter that to express how you feel. Do that exchange, and ask her to write you a letter too, and express how she feels, and read each other's letters without be open minded, and try to understand how each other how you feel, and she'll try to understand better understand how you feel, and you do the same for her. And then with after that letter, uh, try to improve, hopefully the verbal communication will improve. We'll have be able to communicate with less stress. So I hope that helps, Amber.
Wonderful. So it's wow. I just so you're doing Ember, was that right?
Yes.
So I must admit that's one downside of this approach. Is I've no idea what you're saying. I'm just like phased out completely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but the synchronicity is incredible. So
Mm-hmm.
the the reading for the energy reading for you, Heavenly Blessed Honey, I love your name, is that through April, you're getting the chance to like build this fire. This fire seems to project out for the rest of the year, the different projects, the things you're investing your time and energy in. And I saw like these embers, so like these really like red, like orange with some red, like it looked like burning wood to me in the bottom of this fire in a
Mm.
fireplace. And what you're doing is you were looking at these things, and these were like projects, ideas, holidays. They're often things that need just a little bit of planning and thought and consideration, and then you're putting them into the fire to burn. And then I also saw you with this big red hot poker. And what you're doing is you're heating it up, and you're looking at the things in the fire, and you're saying, okay, which one of these really do light my fire? Like which ones really do like ignite my heart to make me feel joyful? And you were with the poker, you were like poking out things like old nails and bits and pieces that just don't burn. Like they're not interesting to you. You were moving them out the way. And so this building up energy, this preparation is up until about the end of the month. And then in the last week, so just into the last full week of April, that's when you're starting to action on these, and to, like, as you're stoking the fire and helping these projects and next steps really get going. So that was it was a really beautiful both visualization, but the energy of it, I love that it's, if it feels joyful and is ignites the fire in your heart, like, do it, go for it.
I'm
So I
working
hope
on
that helps.
Stephanie right now, in case you. I was just working on Stephanie. I sent I asked Archangel Michael for assistance with clearing all the stagnant energy, and then sent healing light through her, all the chakras, from top to bottom. So I hope that helps you, Stephanie. Okay.
Wonderful. So I was doing IT services. Hello, IT services. When I took a look at your solar plexus and stomach, there was this feeling of rejection, like self-rejection, and this separation, this feeling of your heart and your solar plexus and stomach feeling like they weren't connected. And actually, your solar plexus felt quite alone. And so I encouraged your heart to reconnect with your solar plexus, and just really encouraging you to help develop and nurture your self-love. And it's a hard journey. It's been a hard journey in my life. It continues to be a big journey for me. But it's so important for your IT services, because so much of what you face, especially physically, is this kind of emptiness that you feel within your heart. And it's something I can't give to you, but I can remind your heart how to connect. So it helps it connect back up to your throats and then down to your solar plexus. And yet you're saying you're feeling very emotional nowadays. And this is your heart really trying to have a voice. So as we heard earlier, let your heart have a voice. Listen to your heart. Your heart is super intelligent, super capable, and wants to be heard. And when your heart tells you something, hear it, feel it, say it out loud, and reflect on what action. Ask your heart what action you can take. Sometimes our hearts just want to feel safe, or they just want a continued self-care process, like a daily routine of cultivating self-love. Whatever it is, let your heart speak to you. And I hope this helps you.
Okay. I just worked with Catherine, and I cleared the stagnant energy in her chakras and sent a golden light healing energy through her chakras. Drink lots of water, Catherine, please. So that.
Fantastic. I'm just starring some other requests. I can do the next one live. So far, we haven't picked the same person twice, which is amazing. Okay, for Susan, the ringing in your ears, it's like my ears are ringing right now, but I heard yours louder and it had some tones in it, which would feel even more distracting. What I was seeing is that your soul, your higher self, you're trying to bring in at an accelerated rate a lot of like upgrades and light codes, and they're coming in through the ears, into the ear chakras at pace. And so I encourage your guides to help you channel this through your crown instead, because your crown seems really quite capable of receiving this. But it was just like this push. And the other thing you can do, as well as saying, if your ears are ringing loud, just say, please either bring this through my crown and practice like a regular grounding practice. So walking barefoot in the grass, releasing anything that doesn't serve your highest good, and that includes anything that's positive but is too much for you to take on, release that into earth. And then finally, there's this message that you can just ask your guides to help, like, stop, take a break. Like, I want tonight off, or give me the next 24 hours off. Just place your hand in your heart and ask your spirit guides out loud, like address them directly and ask for help. It does feel like you're on a good path for your family. Um, and that your dreams, yeah, write down a little bit in the morning, whatever you can remember, and encourage yourself before you go to sleep at night. Just say out loud, I'd like to remember any key messages or remembrances that will come through. So I hope that helps you. How are you doing,
Were you
Viviane?
okay? Huh? Were you okay? Are you?
Yeah, yeah, you're okay. I'm just asking how you're doing. So we're doing a
Oh,
lot.
good, good, thanks. I just was working with Andrea here. Andrea, the message from your guides is to let go of the past, live in the now, and you asked for healing for your anxiety. When I looked at your body, your root chakra you need grounding, ground your energy. You can do that by walking on grass. Touching a tree, one of the ways you can ground your energy. So that will be very helpful. And I asked Archangel Raphael to send a healing energy. I had like 3 orbs of green, emerald green light going through your body and then grounding the energy. So I hope that helps you. And thank you for your request.
Fantastic. For Catherine, so I was working on you. The first thing I saw is you saying energetically stuck, and you don't know why. I I saw you're in this cage, this energetic cage, and it was fascinating because it's like a circular cage. So these like vertical bars, but it's in a circle, and there's a light bar, it's a bright white light, and they felt good. It felt like you were kind of being held in position and like a preparation. But then in between the light bars were dark bars, and they seemed to be like your reaction to being in this situation. You're like, actually, I feel stuck and frustrated. And so there's these dark bars that were like forming, and they seem to be a reflection of your own negative reaction to it. So I helped clear away those dark bars that were holding you back. And then I said to your guides, can you just let Catherine out sometimes? Like, does she need to be in that cage the whole time in this preparation? And they said, well, it'll only slow down things a little bit, but it seems to be like you're preparing for some big activations. So spending a lot of time preparing is fantastic. There's not a time frame about when you will release yourself, but know that you can take moments. You just place your hand on your heart and say, spirit guides, I'd like to be free for the rest of today or for a few hours. And this seems like just stepping into that freedom and liberation. Maybe you do it just before you go outside for a walk in nature. But most of the time, at least for the coming days and weeks, you'll continue to be in this kind of chrysalis like cocoon just before you fully activate into your rainbow butterfly. So I hope that helps you, Catherine.
Okay, I'm working on Candy Bee right now.
Fantastic.
Candy Bee. Okay. She asked for energy cleanse and chakra clearing. Okay.
Well, I just chose Candy B. Okay, I'm not doing Candy B.
Sorry.
Not at all. You haven't done Linda Duntra already, have you?
No.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it's too late. So, Linda, for your watery eyes, what I saw is I was helping your third eye open. It seems that this watering of your eyes seems to be connected to your third eye struggling. And this isn't a practice I've ever tried, but it makes a lot of sense. Is to look outside, to look out to the horizon, or as far as you can see, and then gradually take your eyes upwards and look up. Because often when we do this, we're looking up to help activate our third eye. Some people even put their tongue, you can't see me do it, but they're like up on the roof of your mouth. And as you're doing it, just cast your eyes and just shift these two eyes a little bit out of focus and start to look to the sky, whether you're looking at stars or clouds, and you're allowing yourself to receive more magical, mysterious aspects of what you wouldn't normally see. So, colors, shapes, sounds, vibrations, feelings of what's there. That will really help with the relief of that. And it felt like your heart actually feels quite good, but this blockage that you've been experiencing around your third eye has been causing a lot of problems. And I'm just double checking your heart. Yeah, there is a small entity in there. It's going to help remove that. It's a really kind of, oh, it's a horrible, like an uncomfortable feeling. Return to source or never return here again. It was quite small, but small and in the wrong place. Okay. Good.
I'm working on Mousy
Okay.
now. Mm-hmm.
Just check for other requests.
Mm-hmm. So Mousy, you asked for a clearing. I saw something in your solar plexus. I just like a lot of stagnant energy in your solar plexus, and I heard the word procrastination. So I don't know if you're having issues with, with that. And so I'm sending clearing energy through the rest all your other chakras now. Okay, hope that helps you, Mousy. Please drink lots of water. Okay.
So I was doing Wisteria Violet one,
Mm-hmm.
Violet Tone. I'm not sure if I'm getting it right, but anyway, I was calling you Wisteria with your guides, and a really beautiful message, quite simple but very, very powerful. And the message is to follow follow the direction of where the wind blows. And I was shown a sailing boat, and I was showing you at sea, like a little sailing boat by yourself, and you're like, it felt like this big open ocean in front of you, and it felt very liberating. And what felt even more liberating was this direction, like this gentle breeze. It wasn't strong wind; it was just a gentle breeze behind you, and you could see this effect. I do that thing where I won't do it now, but like you stick the finger in your mouth and then you put it up in the air, and you can feel like on the cold side of your finger, you can detect which way the wind's going. And I saw you doing that, and you're like, okay, that way, this is the way I'm going to go. And people were asking you, Wisteria, where are you going next? And you're like, where the wind takes me, I'll follow the direction. And it feels like more tangibly, like if you're wondering which street to go down, which path to go down, where you should go next physically, paying attention to the wind direction will really help you, because it seems to be very connected with your future. So I hope that helps you. It leaves me a little bit intrigued and in mystery, but I hope it resonates with you, Wisteria Violet One.
I'm working with Lisa F right now.
Okay.
Lisa, you asked to know who your closest guide is, and if there's an easiest, I guess, way to get in contact. One that is the easiest to get in contact with. Okay.
And you haven't done Devona, have you?
I did.
Oh, okay, good. I had to wonder. Thank you. Did you do JP?
No.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Lisa, I heard we're close to you and here to help you. You can call on us, and then I heard you can call on Archangel Michael. I call on so many guides when I want to talk to them or when I'm meditating. So, and the more you do that, the closer relationship you have. But I felt there was an Arthurian guide too, close by. I didn't get a name or anything, but it was just because, like I said, there are many of them close to you. But if you may want to start calling on Archangel Michael, if you already don't, if you don't already do that. So I hope that helps you, Lisa.
Brilliant. I think this is my last anyway. So for JP, so you requested for your sister. I can't do it for your sister, but what I can do is I did ask your guides how you can help your sister. And so what I saw was you were, so first of all, there is something to pay attention to, and it's worth you at least exploring this practice with your sister if it resonates with her. So you said like there's this spot on her back, and what I saw was like this small entity like attached, and it's quite small, like and then like maybe half the size of like a tennis ball, just over that area of her back, and it's like constantly trying to get like penetrate into the skin and get deeper and deeper. And what I saw is like getting like a glass, like this isn't quite a pint glass, but something like a pint glass of an empty glass, and then putting it over that area of the skin. And then I saw you like putting a bit like you capture a spider, like how I do it. Then you put a piece of paper in between the skin and the glass, and just set the intention to remove. And you get your sister, because it's on her back. I guess she'll need your help or someone else's help. Just set the intention to capture it in that glass, and then with the glass, either take it outside and put it like you would with a spider. You put it onto the ground. But what I saw you doing is like put it on the ground, the glass on the ground, upside down, and like tap it and like send into earth. So you're getting rid of that energy, that entity into the earth, and let Mother Gaia get rid of it for you. She'll help like take it to source or make sure it doesn't reattach to you again. And then for the zombie nightmares, yes, it's been like triggered by that entity, and you can encourage your sister, if she hasn't already, to try my 14-day spirit guide meditations for negative entity removal protection. There's one there specifically for deep sleep protection. So hope that helps you and your sister, plus anyone else that that resonates with. And JP says, "Okay, I'll be the exterminator." She is scared of spiders, no problem. Yeah, I did also see there was also a suggestion of getting some water, putting quite a lot of salt in it, and then with a brush, and it can be any kind of brush, even like a little paintbrush, just painting on just dabbing on the salt over that area would also help. Like this entity seems to really, really hate that. So that could be another way of doing it. Also putting salt in the glass before you empty it and then put it on her back, because I think it would just make her very wet otherwise than her back. Could be helpful. But yeah, I hope that helps you and your sister.
And I'm working on Yanks right now. In asking for reading and clearing. So a message that came through is like, you need to slow down. I saw you running, and then I heard you need to slow down. And I felt like the heart space felt a little bit heavy. And then when I looked into it, I saw what it looked like. You're talking about spider, and I actually saw in Young's in an X heart space a lot of like covered in spider webs, and there was like so I asked Archangel Michael to clear that and return to source, or never return here. And what else you asking for clearing? Okay, so yeah, the heart needed clearing. So and you need to drink a lot of water. And all of you that received clearings and healings, please do drink more water. And on that note, sip, sip.
Great. Well, I think that's us.
Yes.
How was that for you, Viviane?
It was good. There's one person that we both worked on, but it was all good. I think it was meant to be that way. So
Who was that?
it was Catherine.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
was
I found it really
stuck
difficult
energy.
to even hear what you were saying. I was like, la 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 la.
But I felt like it was needed, so it happened for a reason. So anyway.
Fantastic. Yeah, it was lovely to be able to get through more people. I think the downside, I miss working with you, Viviane. It's like we're on two different live streams, because we were working so independently. But it's lovely to try different things and mix them up. And it's lovely to be able to help so many people. It felt like we helped most out of the 34. I think we got through a lot of them. For anyone we missed, so we won't be back on Monday. I'm on holiday. April for me is a bit more sporadic between my family holiday, my wife's going on holiday, and then I'm going on a road trip. But I'm just going to do as many of the Mondays and or Tuesdays as I can. So we're back next Thursday, Viviane, if that's good for you.
And our Thursdays, you meant. You said Tuesdays.
Did I? Tuesdays, la 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 la. Mondays and Thursdays. So yeah, that would be our next one. So I put that up already.
Great, Elsa. So yeah, we thank you all for joining us, and lovely to be able to be able to help you.
Definitely. Yeah, thank you everyone. And We are trying out for the first time our quantum practice session with 3 people. So that's looking forward to doing that after this today to see how they're good, how they work. Do they work well for us? Do we enjoy doing them? Do people enjoy us helping others? And it's a great way of me helping others I've been teaching to try practice on Zoom with people as well as doing things like live streams. So excited for that, Viviane. Hope it goes well. And yeah, wishing everyone a beautiful weekend when it comes, and I'm hoping that springtime is gradually making its way to whichever part of the world you're in, or
Yes.
if you're in the other side of the world, then it won't be springtime. But I hope you're all doing well, and your families, your loved ones. And I'd like to bring our session to an end, thanking our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia, and every soul that's participated in today's session, and asking everyone to step outside of the session bubble. You can remain in your individual protected bubbles. As I return the session to Source, or never return here again. Yes, please drink a little bit more water, as much as it feels right for you, and get plenty of rest. And we'll see you again on Thursday next week, the 10th of April. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Viviane.
Thank
Take care.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.